Finally, let's talk about a simulator that delivers a cinematic flying experience. I think this simulator is mainly focused on providing an aerial cinematography experience. Of course, if your computer is powerful enough, and you can get the frame rate high enough, the latency becomes acceptable, making it usable even for complex freestyle practice. The simulator we're talking about is Tryp. Tryp is a rather unique simulator. It's also built using Unreal Engine, but it uses Unreal Engine 5, so the Tryp development team leveraged many advanced features of UE5. For example, Nanon for ultra-detailed virtual geometry, and Lumen for real-time dynamic lighting and reflections. You can basically think of the sim as ray traced. So let's stick to our original 5 dimensions of evaluation. Starting with physics, Tryp's early physics system was honestly quite bad, but later on, the team used a machine learning-like approach to align the simulated drone behavior with GPS flight data from real drones under the same conditions. This method resulted in an impressively realistic physics engine. Now we can confidently say that Tryp's physics ranks among the top-tier simulators. Speaking of graphics, as I mentioned earlier, Tryp is built with Unreal Engine 5 and delivers stunningly realistic flight visuals. Its lighting system lets you see sunlight hit objects and bounce off to their surroundings in real time. This level of lighting detail and the seamless terrain detail switching via Nanot creates smooth transitions between near and far scenery. With all this said, Tryp is perfect for cinematic or cinematic-style aerial practice. Now, having talked about its visual realism, you're probably wondering how demanding it is on hardware. Officially, Tryp recommends an RTX 2060 as the minimum SPEC, but that's actually not enough to run it smoothly. Our company's streaming PC uses the exact setup, and it can run Tryp well at all. So what kind of rig do you need to handle this hyper-realistic FPV sim? Honestly, you'll want something like an RTX 5090, no joke. With everything maxed out on an RTX 5090, you'll get a truly immersive flying experience. So yes, this simulator is very demanding, 所以说这个 if you don't have at least an RTX 5070 or better, you're probably better off just watching someone else fly it. Lastly, how do you get your hands on Tryp? You can easily purchase and install Tryp via Steam. Alright, next up is a simulator that wasn't on our official list. It's the one I used in earlier control tutorials, based on Minecraft. The main reason I used it was because our company's internet is super slow. Downloading any of the main simulators could take 3 days and nights, so I opted for something lightweight Minecraft, and I added a special mod to it. This allowed me to simulate FPV drone controls, so I could use it to demonstrate stick movements. So what is this mod? Let me open my Minecraft launcher and show you. Here, I click edit. Okay, under the mod section you'll see a mod with a very fitting name, Minecraft FPV. Once you install this mod, you can fly an FPV drone in the Minecraft world using your real transmitter. It's also very simple to use. If you're interested, I can make a tutorial for it in the future. Note that this mod is no longer being updated, so it's stuck at Minecraft version 1.16.5. So, what's the benefit of using this mod? First, building custom maps in Minecraft is super easy. You just stack blocks. Second, if you want epic scenery, you can use a shader mod combined with the map generator mod. Enable the amplified terrain option, check those boxes, and boom, you get a procedurally generated jungle geology-like landscape, a perfect playground for flying. That's the fun part of using Minecraft. But let's be real, the flight feel in this sim is by far the worst. It's the least realistic of them all. So if you just want to mess around and have fun, I do recommend giving it a try. On the other hand, if you're serious about racing, you should go for the Black Sheep simulated Velocidrone. If you're into freestyle flying, then Liftoff, Uncrashed, or Tryp are all great options. Just choose based on what your system can handle. The better your setup, the more realistic simulator you can use. That wraps up our full breakdown of FPV simulators. Hope these 3 videos help you find the simulator that's right for you.